Hello and welcome back to Factorio, and as always we have basically no resources. As I suspected, like sort of suspected really, like once we started doing science again, our resources would just disappear. But so far, I would say getting this up and running, or at least make it possible to run, is going to be a good thing. Now, we need iron and this. Steel, as it's called. No. That's not what we want to do. We want to do this. Now we can do that. God. Here we go, and there. That should be enough. Remove that one and just plonk it in. Now, what we need more, we need green circuit and batteries. Okay, and it needs to be on this level. So I would say just let's do it like this. And then like, whoops. We are going to, oh my god, going to have to do this and do this like that to get them on same belt, and we are going to need a ton more underground belts. And there we go. I don't need undergrounds like that. We can just move that one as well. We don't need to like do a bunch of undergrounds just to get stuff underground. And then it's just like, at this point it is only the lubricant and the blue circuits, and I think we're going to just remove this. We don't need to extend it this way, that's just unnecessary. What I'm going to do is to bring it out this way and hook it up. Now, no. What I should do is actually hook it up as if it was on a liquid bus, which is out here somewhere. Now, how is this? This one is just me. I could do this. Hook it up like that. And do this just to keep this one going. Do this, and then we could probably like put in a lubricant over here. Let's see if we can There we go. And let's see if we can actually bring this out so we can hook it up to where the lubricant is. Now we are going to just bring it out like this, because why not? And boom, 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 boom. I'm going to just keep on going, because I know it's way out here to the left. I look at the minimap, is it somewhere around here, like? Yeah, ish. Let's remove these two, and it should be somewhere around here. Let's see if we do, yeah, we do this. It like that, and hook it up, and boom, boom. There we go. Connected. Now, why don't we have any lubricant? How come we don't have any lubricant? Is it because we haven't had enough? We don't have enough of it, yeah. Wow. And it's because the solid fuel blocks is not producing enough. Should probably move this to 220. No, you know what? If this is equal or greater than like 160,000, then you're allowed to make solid fuel blocks from light oil. That way we can actually decrease the storage, especially light oil. Like light oil usually is like way high. I'm going to do 150. We actually get some lubricant going. Like you could use like 4 tanks. You don't really need to do that many, as I've done, but I like having 10 of them, so for each and every one of them. So yeah. Now, what we should do at this point is go up and see if we can increase our production for should do this. No, not there. I should do this blueprint here. Should place this. Now I'm not going to place it myself. I'm going to force the robots to do it for me. Now, thankfully I have a bunch of stone to make stone furnaces, but I don't have enough. So yeah, this is going to take a while. You please stop placing the lamps. I don't need them. Especially not now when I have night vision as well. I should probably make the next power armor, but I might just as well wait for the best one. Now I am going to need more stone to make the stone furnaces. So let's go and pick up a bunch of that. There we go. That should maybe be enough. And yeah, we are going to build this. We can double our production when it comes to iron. Because it absolutely sucks at this point. We don't have enough iron production. We have been able to get away with not increasing our production since since we built this. We haven't had the need to change anything really, which has been nice because we had been that's why we have been able to focus on other stuff, but at the same time it is quite nice to actually get resources. And I would probably recommend, especially if it's your first time playing, that build stuff when you need it. If you see that, oh, I need this, then build it. Don't try to build stuff in advance, especially if you're not really sure of in which order stuff is going to come. Now, I have played this for I have more than 1,000 hours in Factorio, so I have a quite good grasp on what I can build in advance and not get punished for it, really. But I would probably recommend for new players to chill out and don't build super big or grandeur if you don't want to. I would probably recommend to try to hold back and build when you need it, really. Now let's see how we're going to do this. I'm going to cut the cord here, really. That's we should. Now I can just shove these this iron ore into the furnaces, which is quite handy. Yeah, I think we don't need to bring all of that out here. We could just take these two ones, two of them like this, and then over here or something like that, here. Oops. Let's dump off this. Pick those ones up, and there we go. I think we can just do this to balance it. And once we have, I will most likely make one more steel and more iron. So I'm more than likely to just do that. I would probably need to redo this 8 to 4 with a like remove that and do 8 to 8 basically. Now, this is more or less producing as fast as it can at this point. More or less. It's not as quick as it could be, but it is not super far off. Let's bring this out like that. I don't need to like drain this myself. It's going to get drained, as you can see, very quickly. I can just pick up the belt. And what I'm going to do is bring the second one into this here. And let's do this just so if we do stuff later on, we haven't screwed ourselves like this. Now we have doubled our iron production, and now we should probably see to increasing our copper. Because, oh my god, are we going to need a lot more copper? We are going to need a lot more copper. Like a ton more copper than we have at this point. Now, the amount of copper we have is nice. It's not bad. It's just not enough copper. We have now reached the stage of the game where we need a lot of copper. Because we do need to set up the... Whoops! Once again, No. Oh, I freaking hate this. This is actually something I wish you could like, I really want a planning tool, because this is annoying. Like, yeah, sure, you can plan with ghosts, but yeah, have robots and you're screwed. You're going to place stuff all over the place where you don't want to place, because you're just using it to measure out or plan, or just ghost stuff in places so you don't use that area. Like, yeah, I wish there were a planning tool. Now, we need more of these ones. Let's pick those ones up. And we should probably, at this point, make these. Now, let's hook them up. Now, the thing here is that many of them, like, they don't need iron plates. They need the thing. I'm going to have to change these. They need their the downgraded version of them. So the red fast transport belts needs the transport belts. The fast underground belts need the underground belts to be built. And a bunch of iron gear wheels. And the fast splitter needs the splitter and a few bits and bobs. Now, what I am going to do is this. Because this one needs... Oh, I don't have those. Okay, let's make some. They need the green circuits, so it needs to be at least some of them. And then what we can do is, or at least for some of them it seems, not all of them. Yeah, for some of them. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that, but it doesn't matter really. To be honest, let's do that anyway. Let's keep them to be iron. How can we fix this? It is max distance, right? Yeah, it seems to be. I could do a red belt, like a fast underground belt, just to fix that. Let's do that. Let's do a fast underground just so we can do this to get a bit further, and then just like that. Do I actually have 3? What? How? How even? That's 2. What? Okay. Let's make a wooden chest. Like this, and let's shoot it. There we go. Problem solved. How many? Just one. No, 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 no. Yeah. Let's see here. This one should be moved like that, like that, like that. This one needs to be 1. The 4 there is totally fine, and this one is going to be a 1. That's fine. Yeah. So what we're doing now is basically upgrading these yellow ones into reds, basically. Now, the fast underground belt it requires a lot of iron gear wheels. So we'll see how well this belt with iron gear wheels can manage. But it seems to be fine for now. We might have to... We should probably do this. Increase the construction speed a bit. It's not a lot, it's just a tiny bit more, which could make the difference. Might have to do one more. Now, doing these lines, Like this is not necessarily super good when you get to a certain length. So do be careful with this, because you might not actually get enough iron in to supply all of it like we are right now. We don't have enough. It's not fast enough really. Let's see, whoops, if the splitter can fix that. Now the splitter might not make a difference. Well, whatever. It's going to stabilize at some point. Need to put a splitter there. And yeah. Now, where do we put the blue circuits? Now the blue circuits need to have sulfuric acid supplied to it. So I do believe we probably should produce it like right here maybe. Like just right here. Yeah, let's do that. Just 4, 5. Oh, let's do 4 and 4. Whoops. There we no. There we go. No, those are correct. Should we do them more cleverly like this? But they do take up a bit more space then. Like this. Yeah, I think we should do this. Like this. Because that way we can do this. It's going to be easier to supply the sulfuric acid. Now this is probably going to eat up. No, it's going to need 5. It's fine. Not going to need that much. I'm going to have to move this. I can see already. Move it. And yeah, there we have them too close, so now exactly how far away we want them, I'm not sure. 3 maybe? Maybe like that. The thing is, we need to supply with advanced circuit. And we need to output the blues. Okay, we're fine. Now the thing really when it comes to this is that, yeah, what we could do is actually output in the middle and then have the first one to be green. And since red doesn't have to be that quick, because we don't need that many, it should be fine for them to be on the out one and get supplied with through long-handed instead of fast inserter. Yeah, that should be fine. That should be absolutely fine. So if we do this like that, oops, and then supply with this, and then we output like this. This should be fine. This should actually work, and we can just extend it if we need to. Now I would probably rather just make another one which I supply later on, but we might do another one like extend it instead of just copy it and make another one besides it, like further down. But yeah, we need this to be what I am going to do is actually put down combinators to say what's going to go where, so I remember, because we are going to end this episode, and I think what I'm going to do is actually stop playing for now. So this is to help me, like a reminder for me to remind me of how it's going to be made. Now I'm going to super quickly put down the power poles because they are important. So but this is basically what we need, and then we just bring them out to the bus like this, 1, 2, and just straight down like this, and into whatever we want it to go into. And we are going to need a lot of them, and they will suck. Like once you start doing processing units, like the blue circuits here, which we are setting up right here, you are going to chew through so much copper, it's insane. And once you start doing modules on top of that, it's going to get even worse. So yeah, we are going to have to fix our resources, make a lot more of them, and seems the greens is fine. Yeah, it seems the green has recovered a bit. Now the red hasn't, so we probably need to improve and increase that. Probably make the second one, or rather just or just extend and build another one behind it. Maybe that's the solution. But anyway, we are going to end this. I am going to take a bit of a break, and hope that I remember what I was going to do. Now, before I forget, I should bring this one down and actually connect it up, because it would be terrible if I just stood there wondering why stuff wasn't being made, and it was because I didn't hook up this. There's no point in doing. There we go. That means those ones get supplied. I'm going to just bring these ones down so we have them down there. Basically the liquid bus is okay-ish, and we are a bit too much over at this point, so we are going to just try to end it and not talk too much. I'm trying to remember if it was something else. No, I don't think so. Yeah, it is. We need to hook up the like one last and this is mostly for myself to remember, if I actually watch this before I continue, it is to hook up the copper train to actually make it like output whatever's in the train and make use of that. And we need to actually build and hook up and set up the stone one as well. Yeah, and then just in general like increase the production and upgrade in general. Yeah, that's basically what we need to do at this point. So we are going to end this here then. So thanks for watching, goodbye, and I hope I'll see you in the next one.